Hi everybody, this is Rob Hotchkin with XP, and today I want to share a testimony with you about God's amazing ability to keep us and protect us in all situations. I was driving my Jeep back from Scottsdale where it was getting serviced, and on the way back I was actually listening to Steve Swanson's new worship CD, Changing the Atmosphere, and the second cut on there is a song about tearing the walls down, and I'm getting ready to leave for a trip to Asia to go to Thailand and Singapore and Korea to minister. So I started praising and worshiping, and I started declaring that the walls that have been in those nations and the gates of hell that have prevailed in those nations, that they were going to come down. And as Steve Swanson in the worship CD was leading us to raise up a shout, there while I was driving on I-10, I raised up a shout, and it was this long, glorious roar of the Lion of the tribe of Judah, victorious shout. And I could feel things shifting in the atmosphere, and I was just about to go into a place of even greater praise when all of a sudden I could feel a kickback from the enemy, and it was like getting hit in the head. And the most bizarre part of it was the next thing I knew, I had blacked out, and the next thing I knew is I came to real slowly and real groggily, and I didn't really know where I was, and at first I thought I was actually at home dreaming, and then I realized and remembered I was driving in my car on I-10 at about 65 miles an hour, and the amazing thing was, even while I was unconscious, I was still in the middle of the lane driving perfectly. When I fully regained consciousness, I pulled over to the side of the road, and I just started praising God and worshiping God because He had totally kept me, He had totally protected me, and He had kept me straight on the path that I'd been in, perfectly in the lane, driving my Jeep. And I just want to encourage you, if you're in a battle, and even if you're feeling some kickback from the enemy right now, have no fear, for God is on your side, and He is protecting you, and He is ordering your steps, and He has surrounded you with angels to protect you, so that you have no missteps along the way. If God can keep me driving my Jeep along I-10 at 65 miles an hour while I'm blacked out from a temporary kickback from the devil, He can protect you where you are. There I was on the side of the road, and the thing I started doing is I started chuckling, and I said out loud, "Devil, if that's the best you've got nothing, because my God is so much bigger than you." So I want to encourage you that God is bigger than any battle you're in. He's bigger than any circumstances you're in. In Psalm 24, He promises that He's the Lord Almighty. He's the Lord victorious in battle. That's who your God is. That's who your Jesus is. So I encourage you today, rejoice and praise Him for the protection He's giving you in whatever battle you're in. God bless you.